Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, the Raven here, bringing you some epicness. It is Epic Demogorgon.
Okay.
Here with my friends, the lovely Rose. I call her. Sometimes I call her Rosita. Sometimes I call her Rose. I'm also here with the lovely Ka. She's playing Queen Akasha. She is a boss player of Neverwinter. Like all her characters are uber max. These are just her gear and her stats because, I mean, there's so much. They're so far away above me, but we're still friends. They bless me with their friendship and companionship, and we get to kick epic ass together. Here's my friend Rose. She's playing her cleric Brenya. Queen Akasha is playing her Scourge Warlock. I forgot to say her class. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, these are her lovely gear and stats. Once again, way above me. Epic heals are dealt out all the time. So anyway, Epic Demogorgon. It's tough. You cannot come in here without the proper gear, period. I mean, you might can sneak in a Tiamat or some other kind of, area or whatever and get away with it. You know, the Lendra's Tower or Lair of Lostmus. I mean, you can do those dungeons with kind of lower gear and, scooch by. But with this, nuh-uh, you will get slammed. I mean, demons are coming out left and right. Ass is being kicked left and right all the time. Now this particular one, we're gonna make it look easy. You are dealing with professionals. I didn't say perfect, I said professional. There's a difference. So anyway, get started. The first round, Demogorgon, he just goes around trying to kick the crap out of anybody who's too slow or too stupid to get out of the way. Your job is to open up the biggest portals, the purple portals, and take out the giant demons that come forth. Demogorgon himself is invincible, so I mean, there's nothing you can do to him unless you. I mean, you can, if you need lifesteal or something like that, throw some shots at him to get that. But other than that, you'll waste your time. Basic thing to do is focus on the purple portals and make sure you dodge that sweep attack. That sweep attack will KO you. It will knock the living piss out of you. Like it will just knock you out. He chases down the slowest characters. So you gotta make sure you dodge that. Also, what we just did there, everybody touched the sanity well. Sanity well keeps you, as you just being around Demogorgon, being in his world drives you crazy. And as your madness stacks up, it locks out your abilities, just like in the Prophecy of Madness skirmish. So every now and then you have to hit that portal so you can remain effective. When you see lightning all around the screen, that means you're locked out, you've gone nuts. Also, Demogorgon has the ability to break your mind with Psychotic Break. That hits everybody regardless, period. There's no way to block it, there's no way to dodge it, and you just have to pray that you're not in his sights when he hits you with the paralyzing, the Psychotic Break, which you'll see in this video. I mean, he always busts it out. He's never gonna not do it, so you have to expect it. And that's what I'm saying, like, you can't sneak in here with low gear. You will get crushed. I mean, I've seen it. When it first came out, when the content first came out, I wasn't as powerful as I was now, and I tried it because you always you're curious, you want to see what's going on, and it's like, yeah, I could stop the demons, yeah, I could pause this, I could do that, but it's like you constantly take damage over time. As you see, there's lightning around my screen. That means my powers are locked out, so you have to pop in here to free yourself. And which we saw Brenya, she was doing the same thing, which we're so grateful for her. This is impossible without a cleric. You need the heals. As you can see, I just dodged that swipe. That swipe takes out a lot. And also that purple gaze. It's hard to see it right now because he's aiming it at other people. He's not aiming it at me. See, I got caught with Psychotic Break. Boom, he hit me with the sweep attack, which took all my hit points. It ripped through all my defenses, but I have Soul Force for that. And I forgot what I was saying, but anyway, it's impossible to do this skirmish without heals. Like, I mean, trust me, it doesn't matter how powerful your gear are. It doesn't matter how powerful your gear is. If you don't have healer with you, you will die. Period. I don't care. It's just there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no crying about it. There's no writing Neverwinter or Cryptic Studios complaining about it on forums. You're gonna get your butt kicked. Have the gear. Be powerful. It pays to do a little work beforehand and team up. So anyway, we're on silver, so we just have to kick the mess out of a couple more demons, which is just past Queen Akasha, the lovely Ka, doing a good job of that. She puts down mad DPS. She's the highest DPS in our team. She's the strongest character, as in raw power. Like her Scourge Warlock and her Great Weapon Fighter just like one-shot guys and splat guys. Like it's almost to a point where it's funny, where like a guy jumps out and then, you know, I'm preparing to attack him, but then all of a sudden it's like wham, the guy's dead. You know, it's like, okay, well, I guess I'll go do something else. You know. And now we've achieved gold. So at this point, now you can either do one or two things. You can just avoid Demogorgon, which sometimes I see a lot of people will hide in the, they'll stay in the sanity well and just kind of chill. Other people, like this team, will constantly go out and open up more portals, which that makes for fun things. And here, you see I'm fighting Paranoid Delusions. Paranoid Delusions are exactly that. They're delusions. You see, you know, a member of your team or yourself or something, and your paranoia and in your madness. But in this fight, they have the ability to attack you, and they can kill a lot of people. As a control wizard, I make sure. And you see, three of us just got crushed. We got caught in that psychotic break and killed. But anyway, as a control wizard, I try to keep them guys paused because they're not too tough one-on-one. But if like 3 or 4 of them get a hold of you and you're surrounded by demons, or Demogorgon is putting pressure on you, it can get out of hand real fast. I mean, and plus, oddly enough, I feel responsible for the ones that look like me. I don't know if that's part of my psyche or what the problem is. So anyway, that's phase 1. Phase 2 is beginning. Obviously, I skipped the storyline cutscene because, you know, you can watch that on your own time. Most people don't do that in the epic level. In the regular Demogorgon, people will watch the movie or whatever, because you have new players, you have people who haven't experienced the content, so, you know, it's understandable. You don't want to see what's going on, you know. But in epic, like, that just makes a lot of people mad at you. So here, because I see a lot of people getting killed, I try to switch to my Isle of Thunder, but it doesn't work. Luckily, I came in late, so I dodged the first mass psychic beam or whatever that Demogorgon throws out. That also KOs you. It one-shots you, period. There's some extreme builds, like extreme Guardian Fighter builds, extreme Oathbound Paladin builds that can withstand it, but not many people. 9 times out of 10, if you're not either a Great Weapon Fighter or a Guardian Fighter, as you see I'm targeted, I have to break it by getting in the sanity well. Just a quick, all you have to do is bounce in and back down. You don't have to live in the well. And I pick up my partner. But anyway, if you're any other class other than Great Weapon Fighter, Guardian Fighter, well, Great Weapon Fighters are pretty sturdy because they can do that invincible move, and Oathbound Paladin, you will get crushed. So anyway, with Goristro, he's the only threat besides the Paranoid Delusions, but you know, those you don't just put down. Most of the time they get caught in the blast of, you know, there's so many people throwing out powers on Goristro himself. The Paranoid Delusion just wind up getting caught. So anyway, he targets me with the rush. The goal is that if you see that yellow portal in the wall, that's where I'm supposed to have him go, but I panicked and I messed that up. I dodged backwards away from the portal first, and I didn't have the time. I tried to recover and dodge back forward, but I didn't have the time to get him there. It's a very short instance. So anyway, when that happens, just put down, if you miss the portal shot, it's okay. I mean, mistakes happen. The thing is, whatever you do is try not to get him in the black portal. So finally my Valendra tower went off, my Valendra shard went off of cooldown, so I can switch to my Lathander's Eye, so I can be more effective in raising up my teammates. And, you know, which teammates means everybody, because I mean, everybody you're with is your teammate. You know, I know Ka and Rose personally, but, you know, I'm here to work with everybody. So that I can hit people from a distance. And here I probably put some more DPS on Goristro. I didn't make the well, but I do have Soul Forge. I mean, if you do PvE, I think Soul Forge is the best rune or armor enchantment in my personal opinion. If you're a PvE player, which I am despite my build. My build is pretty tanky, but and it serves in PvP, but I enjoy PvE the most. Because last time we were in PvP, like, it was like over an hour-long queue. We didn't even get a queue. So anyway, here's another shot. Oh, I made it this time. But anyway, you can see that guy's dead. If you look real quick, there was a dead guy there. Like, most people, if they died, they just go back to the campfire. They don't, you know, pride kicks in. They don't want to be picked up, which I noticed that when it comes to elites, nobody wants to be embarrassed by like having to be picked up off the ground. Me personally, I don't mind. My thing is I try not to get killed in the first place. That's my strategy. That's my personal strategy. But to each his own. And you see, all three of them people just got hit with that beam attack. And I'm picking this friend up, Slevin Kalia. You got to do as best as possible because it takes everybody's DPS, especially if they miss the wall strikes. Alright, everybody did their part, so he goes down. We get gold. If you kill Garistro, you get gold. Anything less than that is broken up into bronze and silver. So anyway, switching back to some more group powers because this one, demons and paranoid delusions, everybody pours out. This is the final fight with Demogorgon inside the skirmish. And I'd use group powers because not so much to kill off the small enemies, but to keep them at bay while everybody works on Demogorgon. Once again, staying in a little bit late allows me to dodge that psychic attack, which, that it hit Brenya there. She left and came back so she could keep up the heals. As you see, mad heals are coming out of us. All you see are green numbers. You do take damage over time just being here. That's another reason why you need the gear, because you can't just hide in a corner or something like on the other ones. Like, you will get slammed by Demogorgon's like madness or whatever. It deals damage. So you see that regular demon, that like ape-like monkey demon is there, but he's on the side next to me, so like he's gonna be paused and stuff. All of us are hit with the psychic break, but there's a sanity well nearby, so we all made it. Just about everybody made it. And then everybody's just doing damage. You see the light coming out of all of us. That's Rose with the healing. And then every see your purple beam to my right, you'll notice Ka and our Scourge Warlock cursing the guy. And I like that ray that the Scourge Warlock puts out. I think when I played Scourge Warlock, that was my favorite power. So anyway, the DPS was really tight. We could thank Ka for that. We could thank Rose for the heals. I didn't do as much, admittedly. Just keep things under control and do my best not to screw up and pick and help other people. I do DPS and stuff like that. I'm not saying I didn't do anything. I'm just saying that, I'm not the same as the other classes or whatever. But anyway, it's mad fun, and the rewards are great, especially if you get gold. My recommendation, if you don't get gold, it's up to you if you make gold or silver. Sometimes I'll still open the treasure chest if I get silver, but if you're on a bad team, which will happen, and you get bronze, I wouldn't waste an epic key on the rewards because they're not worth it. You can't get what you need to get the advanced weapon, so I wouldn't open a bronze chest. But anyway, it's ultra fun. I really enjoy the Underdark content. I think it's the best idea they've had in a long time, really, because the rewards, you have to work for them. They're there, but they do take work, but they're not extremely like the grind fest, like the Tyranny of Dragons module. That, to me, that was their worst one. It's like it takes you 10 million years to earn anything. It's just so user friendly. So anyway, that's Epic Demogorgon. If you enjoyed this video, drop me a like. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more Neverwinter action, and you can play with me, Gravity Sage, at any time.